Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, welcome to Entry. I, Deepani Bhardwaj, welcome you all again, and today we are going to discuss SBI PO's previous year's quants question. So let's start with our first question. The first question has given us the direction that study the following pie chart and table carefully to answer the question that follow. Percentage of visitors, that is male and female, in a museum on the given 3 days, that is the Friday, Saturday and Sunday, is depicted on the pie chart that is given here. So total number of visitors that they have told us in these 3 days are 400. So they have told us that total number of visitors are how much? They are 400. But apart from that, they have told us to look at this chart. We have given with the chart that on the Saturday 45% visitors are there, on Friday 25% and on Saturday 30%. Fine. Now they are saying that ratio of male visitors to female visitors on the given 3 days is depicted in this particular table, in which on Friday it is 2:3, on Saturday it is 7:5, on Sunday it is 5:4. So if we try to make the table, then we can make the table for Friday, for Saturday and for Sunday. For Friday, if we talk about the number of males and number of females, then it would be how much? See, for the total we are given that on the Friday you are having 25% visitors. So total visitors are 400. So 25% of 400 is going to give you what? It will give you directly 100. But we are given that ratio is 2:3, isn't it? So if 2:3 ratio is there, this means that number of males are lesser in comparison to females. And if we take about solve it, 2:3 ratio and the total is 200, that means the ratio is going to come 40 and 60, isn't it? Now if we talk about Saturday, on Saturday the percent is 30%. So 30% of 400 would be what? 30% of 400 would be 30 by 100 into 400, that is equal to 120. And its ratio is given how much? 7:5. When its ratio is 7:5, this means its ratio is 70 and 50. So number of males are 70, number of females are 50. Fine. If we talk about Sunday, then on Sunday, what is the total value? Total value is given 45%. So the 45% of 400 would be what? The 45% of 400 is going to be 45 by 100 into 400, that is double zero going to cancel. 45 into 4, that is it would be 180, isn't it? But after solving this, what we have to check? Our ratio is given 5:4. If we will solve 5:4, then it is going to give you value 180. So this is the chart. Now what we are told? Now according to the question is saying that on Tuesday, the number of female visitors was 1/5 more than that of Saturday. Now we talk about the female visitors on what? On Tuesday, they were 1/5 more than that of Saturday. On Saturday, this is the Saturday. On Saturday, how many females were there? There were 50 females. So it were how much extra? They were 1/5 extra. That is 1 by 5 of 50. So it would give you what? So total number of female visitors were 60. Fine. Now what they are saying, if the respective ratio between the number of male visitors and that of female visitors on Tuesday is 11:6. So they are giving us on Tuesday the ratio is given 11:6. And we already know how many female visitors were there. The female visitors were 60. Since we are given that female visitors are 60, this means that we are also given with the ratio it is 11:6. So what we'll do, we'll just do it 11 by 6 into 60. And from this what we are going to get, we will just cancel out 6 by this and we are going to get total value 110. This means that 110 males were there and 60 females were there. If we make its total, so number of males plus females total value is going to come 170. So the correct answer is 170. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question is saying what? In the next question we are given again the same table is given, and in this table we are asked what is the total number of male visitors on the given 3 days together. So if we talk about the given 3 days, that is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we would have to make again the same chart. So let's see how many male visitors were there. So if we talk about male visitors, it was 40 on Friday, on Saturday it was 70, and on Sunday it was 100. So 40, 70 and 100. So it will directly give you answer. 40 plus 70, that is 110, plus 100. So it will give you out 210. So our correct answer is what? Our correct answer is 210. That is option number D is correct. Let's move on to the next question. In the next question, what they are saying? They are saying that out of the total number of visitors on Saturday, 35% were adults. The cost of one adult's ticket is double that of one child's ticket. If the total amount collected from selling tickets on Saturday was 8100, what is the cost of one adult's ticket? Now, see, do not panic by seeing these questions. The main reason behind it is we just think that these questions are difficult and we just try to skip it. These questions are not difficult. The only thing is that everything is depending upon your approach. Now, since I told you how you can make this table, so we made a table, isn't it? We made table for the same in the last questions, isn't it? In the last question, you have already made it. So for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we had number of meals as 40, 70, 100. 40, 70 and 100. So it was 40, 70 and 100. And these were what? These were total number of meals. It was for Friday, it was for Saturday, and it was for Sunday. If we talk about females and total value, so the number of females were how much? The number of females were 60, 50 and 80. 60, 50 and 80. And if we check its total is 100. It was 120. It was 180. So it was our total. Now, what we are told? We are told out of total number of visitors on Saturday, 35% were adults. So on Saturday, how many people visited? 30%. And the total value is what? 120. So out of these 120, 35% people were adults. So 35% people were adults. This means 35 by 100 into 120 were adults. But the tickets for adult was how much? It was kept twice of the child's ticket. So if I keep adult's ticket as 2x, it is very obvious that child's ticket is going to be x. If 35% of the people were adults, then how many were children? 100 was 35, that is 65 were children, isn't it? And their tickets was of how much rupees? It was of x rupees. And total value is already given. It is how much? It is 8100. Now, if we solve it out, now what we are going to get? If you will solve it out from 0, you will cancel it out. 0, isn't it? And it is 5 2s are 10. It is 5 7 35. And it would be 2 6 are 12. So it is what? 7 6 are 42. And 42 cross 2x is going to give you out what? 42 cross 2 is going to give you out 84x plus. It is again the same. 5 2s are 10. It is 13. It would be 6. So 13 6 are what? 13 6 are 48x is equal to 8100. Now 48 and 84 is going to give you out what? It is going to give us 132x is equal to 8100. Now when you will solve it out, just a second, it is going to give you out 60 18, oh sorry, it would be 78x. And since it is 78x, so its value is going to be 2 and it would be 162. Now since it is 162x, so if we will solve the x value, it is going to give you what? 8100 divided by 162 is going to give you out 50, isn't it? Now what we decided? Children's ticket was how much? X rupees. But we are asked about the cost of one adult ticket, and adult ticket is of what? Of 2x. So it would be twice of this value. So adult ticket would be what? Adult ticket is going to be of 100 rupees. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number D, because its answer is rupees 100. Next question. If we talk about the next question, so what they are saying, what is the center angle corresponding to the number of visitors male and female on Sunday in degrees? On Sunday, it was 45 degrees. And what they are saying, what is the corresponding angle to the number of visitors male and female on Sunday in degrees? So it is 45, isn't it? For Sunday it is 45, but the total value is what? Total value is 45 plus 25 is going to give you what? It will give you 70. 70 plus 30 is 100. So it is 45 by 100 into what is the total degrees? Total degree is how much? 360. So what we'll do? We'll just solve it out. If you will solve it out, what you are going to get? You are going to get the exact value. So what is the exact value? Exact value is 162 degrees. So is there any option? Yeah, option number C is correct. And hence option number C, that is 162 degree, is your correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. Next question says that the number of female visitors on Friday was what percent of the number of female visitors on Sunday? Now for this you would have to refer the table. So number of female visitors on Friday and Sunday we have to check. So number of female visitors on Friday and Sunday was, number of female visitors on Friday was 60 and on Sunday it was 80. So 60 and 80. So number of female visitors on Friday was 60 and number of female visitors on Sunday was 80. So we were asked what percentage of number of female visitors were there on the Sunday. So what we'll do, we'll just do one thing, we'll just take out its percentage, because you know how to solve out its percentage part. So you'll just cancel it out, 0 from here, isn't it? And now what we are going to do, you're just solving it out. So how you are going to do? 4 2s are 8 and now 2 5s are 10, so it is going to give you the value 75%. Is there any option that is 75? Yeah, option number E is correct. Fine. So these were the questions that were related to each other. So it is very important that you attempt the first question very carefully. No doubt you have to attempt every question very carefully, but for solving this question, please keep that table safe with you. Do not just make it totally rough, because these, see, you can see that all the questions were linked with each other. The table played a significant role, isn't it? So these questions are not tough. The only thing is that what kind of approach you are taking. So if you took the approach of making that table, that was the best approach because it saved you a lot of time. Now, what is the next question? Okay, now the new direction is given that what approximate value will come in place of the question mark in the following question, and one thing is told, you are not expected to calculate the exact value. Okay, so we are given 8.02 minus, let question mark be as x, so x minus 9.01 plus 10.92's whole square equals to 120. Now for these type of question, as you know that if you will solve 10.92's whole square and try to solve with this decimal, it is going to take a lot of time and there are error chances as well. So what we can do, you can take the approx value. So let it be 8 minus x minus 9 plus, you can make it as a 11 square. So you can take it as a 11 square is equal to 120. Now you can easily solve it out. X 8 minus x plus 9, and you know the square of 11, it is 121 equals to 120. So the x value is going to give you at what? So x value would be what? If you will take x here, it will go positive. You will take it here. So it would be 121 minus 120 plus 9 plus 8. That is, it will give you what? It is going to give you out 138 minus 120. That is, it will give you out 18 answer. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option number B. Now, as you can see that this question was made very simple when you have taken the approx value. So you can just round it off and try to solve it out. Fine. It is going to save your time and easily you will be able to solve these questions. Next question. In the next question again, what you can do? You can try to solve these with the nearest values. So for 13.96, what you can use? You can use 14 into. For solving the root 9 would be quite easy, isn't it? So root 9 is what? Root 9 is 3 plus 200.02 could be taken as 200. Now you have to just solve it. So it is what? It is just 200 plus 14 into 3 is what? It's 42. So your x value is what? X value is 242. So which is the correct option? The correct option is option number B. So again I am saying just take the approx values and try to solve this so that your calculation becomes very easy and very faster. Next question. For solving next question, you already know, as I have already told you, you can just round it off and try to solve its question. Now it is 6 by 100 of means multiplication into. It can be treated as 199 by taking rounding it off, and it would be 16th square, isn't it? So it is asked what is its value. Now if I'll solve its value, so it would be 6 by 100 into 199, and you know that what is the square of 16? It is 256 equals to x. So it would be what? It is going to be 6 by 100 into, what you will do? You will just add it up and you are going to get the value. See, the best part to add it up is you can assume it as 200. So 200 plus 256 is going to give you what? 456, but it was one lesser. So 1 less than 456, that is what? It is 455 equals to x. Now it is very basic calculation. You can easily calculate it and you will get something value around 27 point something. That is 27.30. But approximately you can take it as 27. So is there any option that is giving you 27? Yeah, option number C is correct. Fine. So this question can be solved in this manner easily. Now, what you will do with these type of questions? For these type of questions, again, I am going to solve with the easier method or by rounding it off. So 1 upon 14.96 can be written as what? As 1 upon 1 by 15 minus 1 upon 1 by 4 plus x, it is 1 by x equal to 0. So 1 by x is equal to what? 1 by x is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 15, because when you will take it here, the sign will change. So 1 by x is equal to, you will take its LCM as 60. Now, when you will solve it out, you are going to get 15 minus 4. So 1 by x would be what? 1 by x is 11 by 60. But we are not asked about 1 by x. What we are asked? We are asked about x value, isn't it? So x value is going to give you out what? X value would be 60 by 11. Now, what is its approx value? When you solve it out, you are going to get 5 point something, isn't it? Because 11 5s are 55. So 5 point something, and the nearest value to 5 point something is 5. So your correct answer is option number A, that is 5. Let's move on to the next question. In the next question also, you have to just solve by taking its approx values. So 6.02 can be taken as 6 square. Fine. Now 120.89 can be written as root of 121 plus root of 144.06 can be written as root 144. Now its value is asked. Now it is very simple. 6 6 are 36. Root 121 is going to give you out what? 11, and root 144 is going to give you out 12. Now you have to just find its value. So its value would be what? Its value is 48 minus 11. That is how much? Its value is going to be 37. So is there any option that is giving you 37? Yeah, option number C is correct. So you have seen that if we take a positive and good approach, then we can easily solve any of the question, isn't it? So these were the questions from the previous year in SBI. So these all questions are very important. In case you have any doubt, comment section is there for you. Please do like this video, subscribe our channel, share it as much as possible. So thanking you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.